We created the Airdrie Angel program to help people in our community that are going through a difficult time at no fault of their own.
With the generous support of our community, we're able to give a gift from the heart and a lift to the spirit.
We all face challenges in our life. Our goal is for people to know that they are not alone and that they have the support of the community around them.
We hope that this package will lift the spirit of our recipients.
Share joy.
When we received your nomination, we heard first that you have just been diagnosed with a type of brain cancer, and you have just finished your treatment. It was for breast cancer, is that correct? So you were going through that journey. Your last surgery was in September.
Yeah.
And then you said a month later?
No,
2 days before.
two days before her last surgery,
He got his first headache.
I got a migraine headache.
We got to the hospital at like 10 o'clock at night, and it took a little convincing for them to do the CT because they were like, well, it's probably just a migraine. And then like, well, here's the rec. The doctor wants him to have an urgent CT, but it's booked for December. And so they finally said, okay, well, so they basically said that they found something, a mass in his brain from in the CT, and that they were moving him to the foothills. So they called the neuro team at the foothills. They sent me home. I grabbed a bag for him, changed my clothes, took the dog to Puppy Pals. Phoned Puppy Pals at 5 a.m. They were amazing. They're like, just bring him in. I'm like, I can't afford to pay you right now. I'll sort it all out. And they're like, whatever. So then we went to the hospital. He had an MRI, and we were told he was going to have surgery. So glioblastoma is an uncurable tumor, so it's basically like a sea anemone. You can cut out the big ball, you can't take away all the tentacles without damaging the front, the brain.
The working part of the brain.
Yeah, so they leave all the tentacles behind, and if you don't have treatment, within 6 months you die. He's having what's called oral chemo and radiation together.
Okay.
And that gives him 6 months to a year on top of whatever his body's already going to allow him to have.
Right.
He met with his medical oncologist on last Thursday, and then we started radiation on Wednesday, and then we'll do it every day until the 18th of January. It's 3% for survival rate at 5 years. And then if it wakes back up, then he can try human trials of different types of chemo. And then after that, then they move him to palliative care. So they already had us pick out a hospice and all of those kinds of things. We had to do wills and power of his attorneys and personal directives, because as it progresses, it will affect the frontal lobe. We don't know. Like right now, his goal is to make it to our daughter's grad, which is next June.
Yeah.
And possibly our son's 13th birthday. So little goals, and then, they told him there's like a 3% chance that he'll make it to our son's graduation, which is in 6 years. So we planned for the worst. We've got all the yucky stuff out of the way. And every day that he wakes up and he's making a joke, then we're happy about it. And, and I have a 25% chance for reoccurrence, and I'm on permanent therapy to block all the estrogen in my body, because estrogen will literally kill me.
Yeah.
It gives me even more of a fight in me that I have to make sure that I stay healthy, because one of us has to be here.
Yeah.
So we've been down this road before, so we know that, you enjoy every moment that you have.
Yes.
And there's no point like crying for the rest of your life, because it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't see the point in being beaten down by it.
Yeah.
No.
Might as well be the person that I am.
And it sounds like you guys, you took your time to take in the information and process that, but you're through that portion of it, and you're making a choice to live your life.
Oh, yes.
And you're going to do that with everything that you have.
Oh, yeah.
We reached out to our sponsors, and we put together a package for you guys that we hope will help to lift your spirits, because I know you have this beautiful smile on your face, and you've made a choice to live, which is just so amazing. But I know that a lift to the spirit, although it's high, never hurts anybody.
Oh, no.
So. The first thing we have for you is movie passes. So we used funds from our Daddy-Daughter Hair Day, and we thought that would be a nice opportunity for you to get out when you were feeling up to it, which sounds like you still are some of these days.
Oh.
Summerhill Florist has donated a gift card for flowers, so try and brighten up your space when you need it. The Pink Wand Cleaning has donated a 3-person 1-hour clean. You guys have enough on your plate, so if we can get them to come through and help out with that kind of stuff. Donna Hayball reached out to us, and she said that her and her friends, and they call it the Sisterhood Weekend, and this year they decided to donate to Airdrie Angel instead of getting each other gifts. So with those funds, it was $175, we have purchased a gift certificate for you guys for Social Supper. Now when I called Katie, who is the owner of Social Supper, she said, well, let me up that another $125, so you have $300 for Social Supper.
Wow.
Yeah. WestMark Holdings, which is the developer for Cooper's Crossing, they are giving you guys $200 in gift cards for groceries.
Oh, wow.
Bambino's Pub in Glenna Hope's memory is giving you guys $200 in gift cards for gas.
Oh,
So
Sweet.
Glenna, I'm sure that's very helpful
Yes.
for you.
Oh, yes.
Glenna was
Especially with a trip to
the foothills.
the foothills every day.
every day, yeah. Glenna was a huge supporter of the Airdrie Angel program and passed a couple of years ago. So her sister Jory does fundraisers in her name. Through Kids Up Front, we are going to set you guys up to go to a sporting event probably in the next couple of months here. Finally, Vitreous Glass has donated $500 cash for you guys to use for whatever you may need, whatever helps you out. So there's a check for that
Oh,
for you
wow.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I hope this package brings light and happiness
Oh, it does.
along the
Wonderful.
journey.
It's very, very helpful. You have no idea. It'd be great not to have to try and find gas money next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.